Welcome everybody, Green Assassin here, and today we are in Crash Landing by Iskandar. This is going to be episode 23 of Crash Landing, and in this episode I'm going to do a quick base tour with you guys because I've done a lot of work off camera. So not much out here. That stuff's still sitting over there. I cleaned up the barrel and whatnot that was over there, and the armor stands, just moved them over here for now. Set out the full suits of armor that I have. I built this thing off camera. It's just an energetic infuser. It's for one of the quest lines. So actually maybe we'll start out with that. We'll grab the book. It's almost nighttime. Sorry about that, guys. Hold on a sec. Okay, so let's take a quick look and see if I actually completed that quest. I have 3 quests that are unclaimed. So this one's still all done. There's no quests to be claimed in there, none in there, none in there, and all 3 of them are in here. Whoa, yeah, okay, so I gotta do the base tour first, because that will give away what I've crafted. So let's just do a quick sleep. And I don't know if you guys seen, but I've cleaned up a lot of the stuff in here, like all the chests that I had sitting here gone. I cleaned up these chests. This chest is just full of random blocks and random stuff. This chest is just kind of a mechanical, anything mechanical related, and some other odds and ends. These 2 are still the same. That one's actually, oh no, that one's got some plant stuff in it, some saplings. That was kind of my emergency chest. This one's got a few mob drops in it. And then if we look over here, I've set up an AE system. So I have an ME crafting terminal and a controller. I made a resident energy cell just as a backup, so that way if I do lose power downstairs, I have 50 million spare to power this thing. So, and I kind of like made it so it was visible, so that way if it does start to drain, I can figure out what's going on. Down here I've made quite a few changes. Well, kind of, this area is kind of incomplete. I don't know how I'm going to space this out. This was my solution, these trash cans, to getting rid of all the spare armor. Sorry about the lag, I don't know what's going on. It was working really good yesterday, but today when I logged on it seems really laggy and I don't know why. So yeah, these are just set up with filters coming off of the Tesseract, and they just delete the random objects that I don't want anymore, like the bows, the swords, and all that stuff. The stuff that I don't want filling up inventory space on. I can click these. These ones got the armor suits in them, whatnot. And then I've got an ME interface that everything else runs into and then fills all the barrels. These all have... I can't get in from that side. I gotta go the long way around. So we'll just jump back here, and they've all got storage buses on them. And then the ones that I'm not using, I just put cable in between for right now, because there's nothing in these and I don't want them filling up full of random stuff even though they're locked. And I just put storage buses on the ones that I'm using. That was a lot of crafting. That was a lot of redstone and a lot of those printed circuit boards. So I've got that all set up, and then it runs into the ME drive. And I have a spare chest here for overflow, but it's not working out the way I wanted to. Everything seems to go in here unless it's already on one of these 2 drives, which I've noticed that my metals and whatnot, I've got them all on this 4K storage drive, but if I'm crafting with them, they seem to pop into this chest. So I will figure that out later when I can make more of these ME drives. And then if you look down the hallway, I've completed the hallway. I don't know, I think this turned out pretty good. It's probably not helping on my frames, but I really like the looks of it. These concrete roads or blocks are driving me nuts. This I left open because I might put a room in there that'll be underneath the kitchen type area. This, I said I was going to put the lights on the roof, but the spacing for them was a little funky. So I just decided to put them on the floor where I needed them. I added these ones in the walls to match the other side. And everything in here is running great. This system is like really good. So I really recommend, if you're going to do automated seeds, to do it this way. This one was by Generic B, so go check out his crash landing videos and whatnot. This one seems to be working pretty good too. It's not as fast, but if I really need the seeds, I can bone meal them when I need them, so it's not a big deal. Like I said, I get lots of creeper seeds from the other system anyways, or from the mob spawner anyways, so that's working out all good. This system is working out really good. I'm getting tons of redstone and lots of other stuff. I just gotta finish this room. Kind of get the decor going, or whatever you want to call it. And then run a pipe from this chest to that tesseract. And yeah, so these are just some futuristic armor plating. I think the ones behind the iron bars are factory blocks, and then I just put some chiseled glowstone with some chiseled iron bars in front of them. Put lights, and you'll probably notice that my lights aren't spaced very evenly. It was just kind of what worked, so. But yeah, so things are starting to come together. I want to build one of those molecular, what is it called? One of the auto crafting systems from AE, but I know they're really expensive. So I will probably try and get most of that stuff crafted off camera. That's not so bad, but these things, that gets a little bit expensive. That's a lot of iron. And those are pretty expensive. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted. I wanted this. So they require one of the LX300s and even more fluxed electrum, and these things require 3 fluxed electrum ingots each, plus 3 circuit boards to craft that. So I'll get around to that when I can, and I still need to find a spot to put it to, which I was thinking I might just put it underneath this floor. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Oh, too far. Oh, and something else I wanted to show you guys is a lot of these barrels, so that I didn't have to run ME cable everywhere. I just put barrel or B-space barrel upgrades on them, like this one here's got one, this one here's got one, a bunch of them got them, so. But I think I'm gonna get a few things together ready to do some crafting with you guys, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, I'm back. I totally forgot to go over the quests with you guys. As you can see, I've got all the stuff needed that I need to craft. So, but first we're gonna go through this and we'll claim these. So, basic machines, you have to start somewhere. Blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna read all that. It's basically just wanting you to craft a pulverizer, redstone furnace, energetic infuser, and an auto packager, which I had already done these 3, and then I just crafted this one pretty much right before I started the episode. So that'll get us 2 of these pneumatic servos, an impulse, 6 impulse item ducts, and Invar battle wrench. I've already got one of these, but another one won't hurt. So there's that one. Next is advanced machines. Wants you to advanced machines. A lot more complicated tech requires some advanced thermal expansion machines. So an induction smelter, a magma crucible, and a glacial precipitator. Crafted all those, and we got 16 redstone, 4 hardened glass, and our choice of one of these. I'm gonna go with the electrum. Well, this stuff's harder to make, but it's not that I can't make it. I know I'll use this or this. This stuff's really easy to make. I'm gonna go with the fluxed electrum blend. So there's that one, and then we have this one, which was to get AE storage system up. You'll need a few starting machines. So ME controller, ME drive, I've already crafted those. We get our choice of an ME 4K fluid storage or an MEK or ME 4K storage, and we get one of these. That'll be a bonus. I don't know. These aren't that bad to make. I don't know what's required to make this, but I store most of my fluids in barrels anyways. So I don't even know if I'll use that. I'm gonna go with the storage one instead of the fluid storage. If I need one of these, I'll make it. They can't be that hard to make. I'm so far advanced now that I doubt I would really come across a problem trying to make that. So what does that leave us? We could probably do this one quickly. I've already done the tin upgrade, and I'm pretty sure a precision hammer. Oh. Let's just go ham. And this one right here. Sorry, I got a frog in my throat again. So let's just do, oh, I need a stick. Wood. Oh, my inventory is full. This can go in here, this can go in here, that can go in there. That can go in there, that can go in there. That's good enough. 1, 2. Go back into here, put this here, grab that out, open the quest book, and we get an LX100, some Invar, and some rubber. The start of good things. So now that opens up the quest lines for the MFR machines, which I've already crafted most of them. I'm going to craft a fruit picker. And this one wants an auto spawner, auto anvil, and an auto enchanter. So I'll probably get all the stuff together that I need for that off camera and probably go through that with you guys next episode, hopefully. Maybe we'll see. If not, it'll be an episode coming up soon. This one wants different liquids, a bucket of each liquid. I could probably do that quickly too. Try and get that stuff ready off camera, and we'll come back and go over that. And other than that, I think that's all that I can do right now in the questing book. I know it's been a long time since I've done any quests. That thing's gonna be fun to try and craft. So anyways, let's get back to what I wanted to craft this episode. And that would be, you guys could probably tell from my inventory, I want to make a redstone jetpack. Oh. So here's the basic recipe to make the redstone one. I gotta make these things. I think I have everything ready for that. Oh, I gotta put all this stuff in here. Let's just put it all into the AE terminal. The stuff might as well go in there. Same with that. So let's try this again. And we'll craft, we need 2 of these thrusters. Hey, I know I have that stuff, I just put it in there. Okay. Is it a conductance, or do I need one of the top tier ones? Maybe I should have just crafted this in a regular crafting table, apparently. Is it these ones? Can't be those ones. Did I craft the wrong ones? What is going on here? Shenanigans, I tell you. Well, seeing as how most of this stuff probably ended up in here. Conductance coil. Why is this not working? I made all this stuff off camera. That's a reception. That one's made with gold bars. I must have made the wrong ones, maybe by mistake. Thinking that you needed the higher tier ones. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try shift clicking this one more time. No, takes those out too. Are those even the right dots? I hope they are. Oh, is that not what I made? No, they're not even showing up. Oh my. Let's take a look. Are these fluid? Impulse item ducts. Haha, I messed up. Let's see what it's gonna take. I was hoping this would be done by now, but apparently not. So let's go thermal. Will that work? Oh yeah, that doesn't work like that. So I need some of these. Do they have to be filled or empty? What else did I need? I needed the reception coil ones. So we'll make 2 of those, clear that out, and then let's make sure that these needed to be empty conduits. Yeah, that should work. So let's try this again. Empty redstone conduit. Oh, I didn't put them in the ME terminal. I guess that's why. So there we go. We got 1 thruster, 2 thrusters. If we click on this thing again, go like that, we have ourselves a jetpack. Sweet. So this is going to help out with a few things, especially when I go to the city. That was one of the main reasons I made it, was to be able to get to the city. So I've seen a lot of people build really high elevators so that they can hang glide to the city. Whoa! I don't like you, Enderman. Leave me alone. No. Bad Enderman. Get out of my base. Bad Enderman. Please don't hurt me. Thank you. So I'm just going to stick this in here, let it charge up real quick. And yeah, that was something else I didn't show you guys quickly before I wrap up this episode while that thing's charging. Over here I built a tree farm. I originally had it as rubber saplings so that I could get rubber. And then I filled up the barrels down in the basement full of rubber, wood, and rubber. So I noticed I didn't have any spruce when I was sorting out all my barrels. So I changed it out for spruce wood, and that's probably all I'll do is I'll just, whatever wood I need, minus jungle wood, because the jungle wood farm's up there. I'll just grow whatever I need when I need it. Like, I'm out of oak wood here, so I'll probably change it over to oak wood next. And whatnot. Blah, blah, blah. But the other thing I wanted to show you guys was down here. I've added the five extra reactant dynamos. And they seem to be staying fairly full of gunpowder. Like, this one's coming down now. This one's a little bit low, but they're not dramatically low. And they get lots of mob essence. I'm pretty sure the grinder over here is actually still full of mob essence. Oh no, it's empty. That's the first time I've seen that. But anyways, I've added more capacitor banks. How many am I up to? I moved them from over there to over here just because I knew I wouldn't be able to run another whole set of those. Like, I might try adding another 5 more and seeing how well it does. How many of these do I got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them. And this will hold 60 million RF, so that's pretty good. And with the 10 reactant dynamos that I have over there, we are getting an average input of 800 RF per tick. And I've also set up the engine control so that if it gets below 75%, not cents, they will fire up, and if they hit 90% full, they will stop. So I'm not wasting gunpowder or power or mob essence, so that works out pretty good. This will probably get removed and put off of that side somewhere, and this setup right here might change a little bit depending on how it works out when I add the rest of the capacitor banks. But yeah, things are starting to come together. I still have a few more projects to do yet. Like, my next goal is to get that all automated so that I can just run into that building and grab food when I need it, because I'm getting real sick of crafting my food. It's kind of gets tedious and boring after a while, so I usually craft about 10 of each sandwich per craft, which helps out, but I would still like to automate that. I'm just not sure if I want to use Steve's Factory Manager. I do know of a way of doing it through Steve's Factory Manager, but it's not my design. My other option is to do it with Applied Energistics, but I haven't decided yet, so I'll get to that when I get to it. Let's go check on our jetpack. Sweet, it's full. Let's just try this bad boy out before I call it a wrap on this episode. Jetpack is enabled. How do I enable hover mode? I can't remember. There we go. Cool. I have a jetpack. Can do some flying. Kinda don't need this safety system anymore, but I still like it. It looks cool. Get around a lot easier. Get up here and hang glide. So, yeah. I'll be doing an adventure to the city soon, that's for sure. now that I have this thing. The only other thing I want to do is I want to get some better armor. And I have heard that the diamond armor will keep you cool. Let's turn that off so we're not wasting energy. So I'll probably make some diamond armor off camera and start gearing up to go to the city. But anyways, I should probably call it a wrap on this episode. It's getting really long. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave me a like. As always, it helps me out greatly. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and check the links in the description for my social medias. You can follow me on any of them. Be sure to share my videos with your friends and all that fun stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video.